Hi, everybody. I'm Dan with the Retirement Switch YouTube channel. Today, we're going to talk about one example of how you can stay involved after retirement. A lot of people ask themselves and ask me, I've heard, how do I stay busy in retirement? How do I stay relevant? How do I stay active? And today, I'm going to relate just one example, my own example of my retirement. I retired 5 years ago in midsummer of 2021. Um, my wife had been struggling for about 2.5 years with cancer, and she was about to go on hospice. And so I retired. I was 64 and a half, and I retired early to spend time with her, and especially around the end of her life. A few days before I retired, I reached out to my management team. I worked for a construction equipment manufacturer's store where we sold construction equipment. And I was the manager of a branch. I asked them if they might have a position after my wife passed away where I could go and share some of my knowledge with new branch managers, salesmen as well, but primarily branch managers. I've been working for this company for over 20 years. And when I retired, just like most of you, when you retire, when you walk out the door, you take a lot of institutional knowledge with you. And I thought if there was a way that the company could bring me back on a part-time basis, it would give me an opportunity to share some of that institutional knowledge that I took with me when I left. I could share it with the new branch managers and maybe help them understand their business better, understand what's important, and help them in general just do a better job. My upper management team jumped at the opportunity. A couple months after my wife passed away, I reached back out to my team and told them I was ready to head out on the road and try to do something with my life. So every business has turnover, people coming and people going, and our business is no different. When I went back to the company and started this mentoring business, which is what it is, I had 3 branches at that time to go to periodically. So I would schedule my own schedule. I didn't have to clear it with anybody except for the manager, the branch manager that I was going to go visit with. I wanted to make sure he wasn't busy or tied up or have other irons in the fire. So I would go to those branches, spend a day, maybe 2 days with them, talking about the their shortcomings, talking about where they felt they need assistance to do a better job in their positions. And it worked out great. It's now 5 years later, and I'm still doing it. In fact, I leave tomorrow. I'm going to be gone for 4 days. I drive out to western Nebraska, which is about 500 miles one way, and I spend a couple days with the branch manager at our store there in western Nebraska, and then on the 4th day, drive back home. I do this probably a dozen to 15 nights a year is all. 2 or 3 trips a quarter I make. So it's not a lot, but it keeps me involved. It gives me a sense of purpose, and it helps me to feel worthwhile. Uh, and that my past experiences and knowledge still has some value today. I don't know your situation. I don't know anything about you, but maybe something like that would work for you. There are always opportunities out there for volunteers. They don't pay very well. It's a volunteer position, but you can also find paid jobs. My company, the company that I work for, pays me for my time. They pay me for my expenses, and it works out well for both of us. There are a lot of opportunities out there for volunteerism. Maybe it's your church. Maybe it's a soup kitchen. Maybe it's a food pantry. Maybe it's a nursing home or a library where you can go help out. Just think about it. There are a lot of fulfilling opportunities if you take advantage of them. Again, I'm Dan with the Retirement Switch YouTube channel, and I would love to start a conversation with you. If you leave a note down below, I will respond. I promise. I'd like to hear from you. I'd love to start a conversation. Maybe you have questions about retirement that I can help you with. But I would love to hear your situation. If you give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and then the notification bell at the end of this video, the next video coming out, you'll be notified of that one as well. So moving forward, I hope we can continue this relationship. Until then, have a great day. Thank you.